hard to put into words, really. It wasn't just the forest, but the darkness on the island itself. It felt thicker, almost alive. I was a threat to it, and I didn't belong there. The grass beneath my feet would resist my every footstep, and the trees seemed to bend and stretch as I passed them. The only thing I had to my advantage was the claustrophobic cone of my flashlight. It was a horrific feeling, but I had to go on. If nothing else, I had to find my son and take him away from that place. Something terrible happened there, but a long time ago.
What's going on, everybody? My name is Kevin Ryan, and welcome to Indie Watch and Play. Now, I'm sure most of you have guessed by now that Indie Watch and Play is a spin-off of Indie Watch, which is the series that I put out once a week every Wednesday. The difference here being that we actually are playing the game in question and developing a hands-on impression of it. Now, I'm joined today by Dave Boyce. Hello.
Hi.
Hello, hello, hello. You may know him from Retro Nostalgia Nightmare Tour, of which he is the pioneer of the games that we play on that series.
Sorry.
Here today, we are playing Through the Woods. Now, Through the Woods is a third-person horror game developed by Antagonist. They are a 5-man indie studio based out of Oslo, Norway. And here, they place you in control of a mother who has lost her son in the woods and now has to go through the woods to find him. And the horror elements and aesthetic of this game is very much based off of Norse mythology, art, culture, things like that. So we're going to be seeing a lot of that in here. And I'm not familiar with any of it except for, you know, two.
Thor.
So I guess Thor.
Ragnarok.
But let's get this puppy started. Now, I've turned on subtitles, allegedly. But I don't think this opening voiceover has subtitles, so we're just going to get quiet for a minute. Okay, here we are. We are playing Mom. I do have to... I mean, I really like her face. I don't know.
She looks like a mom.
Yeah, she really does look like a mom. Like a believable person, I guess.
In her late 40s.
Now, they compare this game to Amnesia in that you can't outright engage in combat with the terrors that are haunting you. But you know what? To be honest, I see way more similarities with Alan Wake.
Yeah.
And that's because they say that your flashlight, which I'm holding, how do I turn it on?
There might be a prompt later.
Oh, no, I just click in the right stick. I'm using a controller, by the way, but there are keyboard and mouse controls for this. But yeah, they say that your flashlight will help like disorient creatures and enemies or whatever, and that's Alan Wake right there. The camera also does seem to... Ooh, hello. Pan close whenever you do use a flashlight.
Examine me. Over here.
Let's see what this is. Games.
It's Merkstad. It's where you get murked.
Merkstad. Is there an interact or anything like that?
Looks like that's just...
This is left trigger.
Sneak.
Sneak mode. Very nice. Okay.
I think you're going to Merkstad.
Probably. Can I jog?
I hope so after this initial area. Slowly walk away from Thor's.
Something scary.
Whoa. I'd rather not, guys.
I do like the look. It's not the most graphically impressive title I've seen so far, but it's also far from the worst.
If you're going to compare everything to Uncharted 4, I mean...
Oh, of course not.
But for 5 people, it's pretty damn good looking.
Movement is a little bit floaty. Like I'm obviously I'm pushing forward here, but if I let go, there's like a second or like a half second where she like continues moving, so it's a little bit floaty. Oh, huh? I'm calling out hello.
Was that you?
No.
Oh, it was just a trigger.
Hello.
We should also say this is on a 970.
Yes.
Just
you are playing
comparison.
on a 970. What is it from Heavy Rain?
Jason. Yeah.
Jason.
Nothing irks me more. Well, a lot of things irk me more, but one thing I'm not a fan of is exploring an area with just nothing. There's no point. Like there's no payoff. It's just here's an empty room.
Yeah, like I'm all for establishing atmosphere.
Yeah, but way too much is just wasting time.
Yeah, and I think right now at this point
it is beta.
This is just a demo.
Yeah.
The game is slated for release in October.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But I also, we also don't really know how old how old the demo is. I'm assuming relatively up to date because it's right out there for anybody to check out.
Did she say how she lost her kid, or it just I'm a bad parent and he ran away?
Not specifically, I don't think. The entire premise for the narrative is she's actually recounting her tale to someone.
Oh, so it already happened.
Yeah, so you will hear her, like, as in the beginning of the game, as we heard her narrating what's going on.
So I walked really slowly for a while.
That's one of the things I really enjoyed about Alan Wake, actually, was how you were able to hear what he was thinking in real time in certain events. That's why I really enjoyed shows like Dexter on Showtime or Mr. Robot on USA. I really like the media that sort of like puts you in the mind of the
character is the narrator.
Yeah, I enjoy that quite a bit.
Wait, was there a blue glowy thing on that book?
Yeah, I'm just looking around real quick.
Okay.
Just getting my bearings here. In case I need to walk quickly in the opposite direction. All right, what do we got here? X.
Oh, boy.
Oh, man. Okay. Let's see. Oh, text? Thank you. This is actually this is something they tout as a feature, which is that you can read like this.
Why?
Immersion, I guess. I don't mind it. The fact that they provide this, is fine. If they didn't, I would have a problem. The old bastard came to the village yestereve. Ooh,
what? Norway.
The craven Horson took Jorn's boy away. I'm going to try to memorize these J's. The bastard! No one saw him come, though we set a watch some weeks ago. The boy didn't make a sound, the wretched thing. We'd all a mind to go up there at last and put an end to this, but for the gates. The cursed gates won't open to those such as us. All we can do is bide and hope Jorn's boy was the last. The corruption of the man, his heart, if he has one, must be rotted as a month-dead swine, and our gods do nothing. A curse on the whole festering pile of them, and curse on the murdering bastard Eric. Okay. So, got a boy. People aren't too happy about that. Oh, okay, I guess we can take that for later reference. What's that? Okay. Yeah. We'll go this way.
You came
is this the way I came?
Yes.
That is the way I came. All right, so we'll go around this way.
Nothing would be worse than walking all the way back and realizing you went the wrong way. I'd just be like, you know what? My kid's probably fucked.
Yep. See you later.
I mean, let's be honest here.
Really like the skybox. Oh, God, right trigger. Right trigger was sprint. I'm stupid. There we go. I tried every button but right trigger. All right. There we go. Fantastic. So what is... Whoa.
Oh, and the X button pulls out my gun.
Yeah, right. Open sesame. Nope. Okay. Try that again. Oh, wait. Oh, wait.
Maybe it was locked?
Oh, there we go. Okay.
You were in the way of the door opening animation.
Well, I heard pounding. Maybe that was meant to kind of freak you out a little bit before the door was ready to open. That could be it. I should mention that we have the game volume turned down a bit for your benefit, so it's entirely possible that you guys are going to hear something that we necessarily won't. If we turned it up any louder, you'd get an echo. You don't want that. Let's see here. Run! I like the tension that they're trying to build here, though. I fully support like just the creaking wood and the low lighting of the candles here that indicates someone has been here. By the way, in any other situation, I would totally pick up that sword.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, dummy here.
That would be an insta grab for me.
Yeah. I mean, even just like bears, man. Like, if a bear's coming at you,
Oh
you
my
better
god,
swing.
what if... Oh man, what if this game lets you pick up swords? Like, really embrace those Norse roots.
At the end, you just become cosmically powered and grow a beard.
Okay, so this looks important. What do we have here?
The devs of this, are they actually Norwegian?
Yes. Yeah, no, they're based out of Oslo, Norway.
Okay. I have a friend that lives in Oslo.
All right, page... Oh, God. Eric told us tonight of the pact and the war long ago. 'Tis said ye could hear the terror
Ragnarok.
of Ragnarok all around, even as our people were brought here to safety. The earth shook. Huge structures of Asgard fell from the sky over by the mountain we now call Jargfjeld. Jargfjeld. Yeah, see, I'm good.
Maybe?
Fenrir killed Odin, laid waste to nearly all the worlds. Only we on Hodmimi's Holt remain. I apologize to anybody who is Norwegian. Page 1 of 5. Okay, I guess that's it. So we got to find the other pages. All right, it's very Resident Evil of them.
Or even Slender, for that matter.
Yeah, I like Slender.
I like the forest part in Slender after the first area, but after that is too much retreading for me. Turn off the light. I'm sleeping.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Asshole. Get a skeleton, get some zzz around here.
Creepy. Now, do you have?
What's he wearing? A tank top?
Do you have? Oh.
Oh, no.
Oh.
No.
Whoops. It's all right. Minor issues with collision there. It's okay. Sheesh. Can we open this door? Is this a door? It is. Now, same thing here. Yep.
Yep.
That's all right.
Can you walk through like dressers and like that bench? Oh dear.
Uh-huh.
Immersion ruined. You can clearly walk through anything.
That's okay. Giving collision to objects in the world is not a big deal. I'll forgive him for that.
Not- That's not Norwegian at all. That's English.
She actually sounds like you know what? She reminds me a lot of, oh god, who's the actress from National Treasure?
Nicolas Cage.
No, you silly.
I don't know. I saw National Treasure once and I begrudgingly hated it.
I cannot remember her name, but she reminds me. This character reminds me a lot of the actress from that movie.
We have to steal the Declaration of Independence.
I'm gonna steal the Declaration of Independence.
It'll be great.
All these candles. Who has been here? I'm just gonna casually walk through that telescope.
I love the Declaration of Independence. We'll find the treasure on the back. Let's see here. National Treasure 3 is the first thing that pops up.
Oh God, really? They're doing. Oh man,
I forgot they made a sequel to it.
They're making a third one. Yeesh.
It's probably just people Googling it. Sean Bean was the bad guy. I don't remember.
In the first one? Yeah, he was. Mm-hmm. And he didn't die.
Diane Kruger.
Diane Kruger. That's it. This,
I would have never guessed that in a million years.
This character reminds me a lot of Diane Kruger. Oh, okay. Large structure in the middle of the village here, so I'm going to go towards this.
Well, she is from Germany. She used to be married to Joshua Jackson from Dawson's Creek.
The guy with the crying meme?
No.
Isn't that him?
No, it's James Van Der Beek.
Oh.
Joshua Jackson was his friend. I don't know his name, but it wasn't Dawson or Creek.
What's going on with the moon?
Can you zoom in? Can you bark at it?
No, I can't zoom in. I can... I can move like that.
I'm so scared.
We jest, but I do like what I'm seeing. However, if
Run.
I would like for something to happen now at this point. I mean, to be fair, it is like 7:30 at night, and we're in a lit room, and you know, with horror games, when I play them, I like to completely immerse myself into it. I put on a headset, play in a dark room, and just kind of let the game take me.
When's the last time you've been scared by a video game? Like legit scared.
Kitty? Is that a kitty or a shadow?
That looks like just shadows.
Legit scared? No, I've never really been legit scared. It's all about tension and
Well, when I mean legit scared, I mean it's
like making you
really
fear
good.
what's going to happen next.
Yeah, it made you scared.
Like
either.
nervous about it.
Yes.
PT really did that. Layers of Fear also kind of did that to a degree. At least in the beginning of that game, it did. And then I started to kind of catch on to its formula, and I would expect the scares.
Right.
And, you know, obviously at that point, they kind of lose their effectiveness, which is why it's really important in horror games that you diversify the booze. You know, you don't want to develop a sort of a formula that players can then latch onto, because then at that point, it sort of diminishes the experience. So here we go. This is Through the Woods to a T, for sure. They've got that part nailed down. Atmosphere is great. The setting is great. The look of the game is fantastic. I'm fine with it. But at this point now, I'm waiting here. You know,
Man, it's because we weren't running for the first 5
we
minutes.
also weren't running, and that should not go forgotten. Whoop.
Mercs died.
Okay, so maybe checkpoints. Maybe that's a checkpoint.
Maybe, but there's no kill situation, death state before the previous one.
Was that we have a flashy? Oop,
Oh boy, you just triggered something.
slight stutter there. On a 970. Unheard of. Oh, it was just this lamp.
Yeah, they seem to be going a little gonzo with their shadow tech. So I have a feeling that's going to play into it somehow. Whoa, wait, look at that lantern again. Yeesh.
Casts a pretty mean shadow.
Yeah.
I think I'm starting to... I'd have to replay it to confirm this, but I'm wondering if these candles and everything, they're sort of meant to direct you.
Absolutely they are.
Is this... That's a cliff.
I wouldn't see why not.
It's not an uncommon thing to let the
Right.
environment guide you.
If everything looks samey, I mean, you need something to
Exactly.
not make you lost and run all the way backwards.
That tree got gnawed up.
I did say the last game that actually scared me was Dead Space when it first came out. That's really how long it's been. Maybe...
Here's something. Whoa, buddy.
Oh, hi. It's a goblin.
You are not bothered by my flashlight. See you later. You are not bothered by the flashlight at all. What?
I guess he got you.
Did I get schmacked?
Yeah. Maybe it has that Resident Evil 4 camera angle. Runestone. Oh,
Yeah,
you're right,
okay.
the checkpoints.
They were
Okay.
checkpoints. I play games. All right. So all right.
Not even a cutscene of her stumbling. She's just like, oh.
Yeah, like I didn't even see my body or anything like that. So that was strange. He just
A snake? Oh, that looked like a snake.
smacked the hell out of me. I'm just gonna book it to that cave now.
Run over to the right, where he's at.
All right. Oh, you want to look at him?
Yeah, see
All
what
right,
happens
all
if
right.
you do this.
Let's get a little suicidal.
Let's see where he spawns in.
Now, wouldn't it be neat if they dynamically changed it
It would be.
based on where I was?
I hear him.
God, that would be terrifying. Where is he?
Is he over there? I think he's right there.
Oh,
I wonder if that was the same spot and you were just fucking around last time, or...
maybe. So, what? He looks cool. He looks like a goblin sort of beastie,
Yeah.
just with the really long nose. Okay. So, I mean, we can crouch and sneak. So let's try that without a flashlight.
Fox engine, eat your heart out.
Yeah, right. I cannot jog.
You've got a ways to go.
It was that big rock. There we go.
Yeah, right past that.
All right, so
Watch it just be like, oh yeah, just outrun it. Just don't stop running once you see it.
hello. Yeah, there he is, right over there. Can't go. Can we come down here?
Can you walk through the rocks?
No.
No, you're definitely not supposed to go that
yeah,
way.
I can't go that way. All right, I'm gonna see if maybe we can just let him walk by. He
I don't
hasn't
think
seen
you're
me
fooling
yet.
anyone. Oh wow. All right, I think he saw you now. Did he just throw up? What the? He shuffled his foot very slowly at you. I guess you're just supposed to run past him.
Let's see.
Because the first time you saw him, you didn't run past him right away. You kind of stared at him.
Yeah, because I was like, "What are you? Hey,
Yeah.
what's going on?" All right. Fourth time's a charm. Do-do-do-do-do. Come and knock on our door.
Come and knock on our door.
'Cause we have that lit cave in the distance, so I guess it's basically like, yo, get over here.
We've been waiting for you. Three's Company 2.
So
I didn't
like-
even see him. I mean, I know
Yeah,
you were looking
he's-
for him, but like he really wasn't hanging out in the open.
Oh.
You're fine.
All right.
Keep going.
Will you follow me
I
in
was
here?
gonna say, well, he,
Oh.
ah,
All right.
he sealed you in.
Not everything. Okay, this may be an earlier build of the game. Getting a very Grendel vibe from him, actually.
Beowulf?
Yeah.
Wasn't Grendel a dragon?
No. Well, I should be more specific. The portrayal of Grendel from the Beowulf movie,
Oh, I didn't watch that at all.
in which Angelina Jolie was in it, wasn't a bad movie. It was all right.
I'm not into the sword and sandal stuff.
Swords and sandals.
That's what it's called. That's what that genre is. Like, you know, like ancient medieval warriors and stuff like that.
That kind of cracks me up.
That is the nomenclature for those things, like 300 or Troy.
So I think before that there was a possibility for us to sneak by him because he definitely didn't see us at first. So I think
Yeah.
if we would have attacked it from the right instead of from the left, where I was like stranded between a rock and a tree, he might have just walked by us.
Could have unlocked an achievement.
Oh man, Chivos.
Oh no, what is that?
Oh,
Is that a
my son's
sweatshirt?
coat? Is that my son's coat? My baby!
When I saw Espen's jacket there on the ground, it felt like something inside me broke. I suddenly realized that this was really
Nice coat.
I was gonna say it's a sick jacket.
His little coat, lying in that dark place. I was his mother. I was supposed to protect him. He trusted me and I let him down, as I had so many times before.
Wow, you're a bad mom.
It was a symbol of my failures. I promised myself I would find him and bring him back. I just hope that was a promise I could keep.
All right. Not a whole lot to be gleaned from that demo. I think they've got the atmosphere nailed down. I like the character. I like the setting, at least what we saw of it. What do you think?
I like the idea. I think the shadow tech is a little crazy, but it looks like that's going to be worked in somehow to scare the crap out of people later. The lack of, I mean, tutorials are usually the last thing put in, but the lack of just, I mean, you didn't know. I mean, that's kind of on you for not pushing that button, but I mean,
Yep.
you didn't know about the run or anything like that. Was there even a settings menu for that?
There is.
Oh,
Let's see. Well, you know what? There is. This game was made in Unity, which means before you actually boot up the game, there is a window that pops up where you can set your graphic
Okay.
settings and you can view the controls there.
okay.
But not everyone does that.
I'm not too much of a fan. I mean, for the team that the 5-man team doing this, it's very impressive. I'm not a fan of the Amnesia style. Like, I played Amnesia and I liked it, but once I saw through that, I wasn't much of a fan. But this has promise if it does the supernatural and Nordic monster stuff in a humanity like world. Like, you take the fantastical and put it into a realistic place. That's an interesting take.
Yeah.
And it's better than, I don't know, ghosts. I'm sick of ghosts and zombies and stuff. To actually like take trolls and stuff like that is very cool.
Yeah, that
So,
I mean, like for all intents and purposes, that was a troll for
Yeah.
certain that we were seeing there.
what happens if you run behind you?
Can
Can you run through that gate?
that'd be funny. Can I? No. Can I just
Secret
leave
ending.
the demo area?
Secret ending.
All right. Cool. So that is just a brief look at the demo for Through the Woods, developed by Antagonist. This is their first game, and it is slated for release in October of this year. If you want to get your hands on this demo, you most certainly can. It is available for free for download off of Antagonist's website. There will be a link in the description if you want to check out more about it. I mean, obviously, if you watch this video all the way through, you don't really have a reason to play the demo. But
Well, you can get a feel for it.
Yeah, if you want to get a feel for it, if you want to play it,
You mentioned floaty controls.
have
and
into it.
whatnot,
Yeah,
so.
it feels a little floaty, but not. That doesn't mean
pejorative.
like it's
That's not
yeah,
pejorative.
it's not uncontrollable kind of floaty. It's floaty that I can sort of deal with.
Looks like she's looking for her tail.
So yeah, look for this one come October. My name is Kevin Ryan, joined by Dave Boyce.
Hi.
And this was Indie Watch and Play. So see you guys next time.